We're gifted with this life with the idea that there is purpose behind it and we can make a difference in the world through the life that we live. Those of you who have trades and home services businesses have a unique opportunity to grow yourself, to grow your team, develop your team, to establish a business model, to grow that business and have just an exciting and vibrant and expansive impact. Of course, it starts with establishing a business that has some level of profitability and predictability. And hey, we've got an entity here that the market is responding to. We've got calls coming in. We're doing good work out in the community. And the next step is to mature or grow the business to the next level such that it gives you a significant, reliable personal income to take great care of your family. And for a lot of us, our spouse is working part-time or full-time. Man, wouldn't it be great if we can grow this thing so that there's also enough profit to offset the income that he or she's bringing in, and they don't have to do that work anymore. The third milestone really is, okay, now that the profitability is in a nice spot, we've got a little bit of time freedom. I can take a week off for vacation a couple of times a year. The next milestone is building a model. Building a model that truly can work without you for an extended period of time. We've got systems in place, and I've developed my team and continue to develop my team so that they can operate the business successfully, confidently. They're great problem solvers. They're able to lean into their intuition and make great decisions in my absence. And I can be gone for 2 months doing missions work on the other side of the planet if that's what you choose to do. And the business is going to be okay, and better than that, it's going to grow and thrive even while you're gone. Okay, now that we've got a solid model, we've stress tested it some, we've taken some time away, and it still works pretty well. We've tightened up systems, and we'll continue to tighten up systems and improve systems. Now, how can I scale this thing? You know, the business no longer relies on my time and energy for it to move forward. Of course, I'm leading the business, but it doesn't require my time and energy to move forward and grow. So, since I've got time, resources, the freedom there, and I've got freedom in finances, the money is working, and I've got a strong gross margin, and I've got a strong net margin in my business, that gives me freedom to choose what to do next. Action Coach is an organization that's over 30 years in the making. We have a coaching presence in 84 countries. That is quite the global footprint in only 30 couple of years. There are about 1,200 practices around the world presently, and our firm is in the top 50 globally by ranking of results that we get with the home services and trades businesses that we serve. Independent of the business, what do you want life to look like? That's the first thing that we need clarity on and need to talk through and discuss before we can have an idea of what kind of planning and action steps it'll take to get to that goal. Some of you have a business model right now to where it requires a lot of your time and energy. Some of you have gotten to a point where the business does not need you there every day and are ready for what's next. When you come to us, you and your team become great at business. Let me explain how we approach helping you to accomplish your goals. Our Action Coach practice has been doing this for nearly 20 years, and this is the model, the freedom formula we call it, that we use in our practice to work with trades and home services businesses to achieve the goals that you're looking for. So a great place to start would be your goals, right? We've got a tool, an assessment that will help us understand which areas are holding you back from achieving that right now. In any trades business, there's basically 3 categories that we're looking at. You're time crunched, you got a high maintenance team, or you're tight on money. If we're time crunched, what we really want is a truly balanced life. If we've got a high maintenance team right now, what we want is to build and develop a well-oiled machine. And if we're tight on money, we want to build a situation that we've got complete confidence in our cash flow. What you see in the blue are categories of strategies that we use to accomplish what's in the green. In each of these categories, there are between 30 and 72 strategies that we can implement based on what your needs are, and that's different for every trades business that we work with. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your opportunity gaps? That determines the mix or the recipe of action steps that we will work with you on so that you can accomplish confident cash flow, a truly balanced life, and a well-oiled machine. Wherever you are right now in sales, whether you're at 750K or 7.5 million in revenue, we have programs that are appropriate for where you are right now that will help you achieve your next level of goals and shortcut that path. Like I said earlier, when you come to us, you become great at business. I can't teach you anything you don't already know about plumbing or about drywall installation or roofing or tree work. However, as the owner of a trades business, I'm sure you figured out that the vocation of what you do is a completely separate skill set to the business of doing that thing and building it and growing it. Working with someone to grow your business, to guide you to hit those goals in a much shorter time, that's a relationship that you need to research and understand. That's why the way that we approach getting to know anyone that's curious about what this might look like, we have 2 weeks where we will, at no charge and no obligation, work with you to help you understand what the relationship looks like. We will put together a short-term action plan so that you can understand and have more clarity about, well, how in the heck is this going to make a difference in my business in the short term and the long term? How are we going to cover the investment if that's what we choose to do? It will be abundantly clear how we accomplish that for you, how we will help you increase your bottom line profit so that the investment in services and a program that's appropriate for you becomes free in a very short amount of time because we've increased your bottom line profit, and then we've got the bandwidth and energy and increased profitability to keep moving forward from there. If you're an open-minded and curious person, we should talk and make advantage of that 2 weeks of free coaching so that you can understand and have all that you need to make a great decision. You can message me directly, or if you've got a buddy who's sharing this message with you because they care about you and your business and want you to have an opportunity to learn more, then you can just have them share your contact and I'll reach out to you and we'll have a chat.